Making, releasing and promoting music can be an expensive thing, especially with today's soaring petrol and energy prices and the cost of living rising daily. The playoff about buying that new plugin to improve your sound versus promoting your music is always a big decision. So in today's video, I thought I'd talk about some free ways to promote your music, get it heard by more people, and essentially get you more gigs. All these ways are going to cost you is the big one. Time. Welcome back to the shed and welcome back to the channel. And on this channel, we're on a major mission to help DJs and producers understand music marketing and understand platforms like Soundcloud and Spotify and YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, and also give you tools and specific methods to help you promote yourself and your music. One way you can help us is by sharing this to other DJs and producers that might need it, or just simply subscribe to the channel. I'm on a goal to hit 100,000 followers this year. If you're watching these and enjoy them, consider hitting the subscribe because it really helped me out. Over the past 7 years of working with DJs and producers, first through my one-to-one coaching and now through my course, The Artist Blueprint, I've worked with hundreds of DJs and producers to help them promote their music. I've also worked on paid ad campaigns with Mason, who released an album on Toolroom back in 2020, and I helped him with social media content. I've also promoted my own single under my secret DJ alias of Ron Mexico called Good Times with Hobbs, which was released on Dawley's label, growing its streams across all the platforms. And I'm constantly thinking of ways to promote our music on our own labels and our own artists, and trying to leverage these free platforms that Instagram and Spotify provide. Today's video, we're going to look at 5 ways to promote your music and get it heard by more people, all for free. So let's get cracking. So, whether you've got a label release, a free download, or a self-release, when you're starting out as a small artist, it's all about consistency. And whether you're using one of those 3 options, there's so many ways to get your music out there right now, to keep that consistency moving and keep your music out there so you're growing fans and followers and streams on your music. Or whether it's you being a DJ and it's all about you being the selector. One of the things I've loved since being on Twitch and being part of that new community on Twitch is seeing so many DJs that just want to be DJs, growing themselves fans and followers and audience and communities on Twitch for them just being great selectors and DJs, which is then leading them to gigs. It's been wonderful to watch. So let's get started with these platforms. The first one, let's go with the obvious. Instagram, TikTok. Big free platforms provided by those providers, growing your music. But Graham, I hear you saying Instagram reach is sinking rapidly. But it isn't with Instagram Reels. And Instagram Reels is definitely still got plenty of reach of small creators and small DJs and producers like you. You've just got to make lots of content for it. And this can then be duplicated over to TikTok. And as I've said in previous videos, think about your content and the plan around your content before you start posting. Make a plan of attack. Make a calendar of what your upcoming dates are, key points in your month, and then plan your content around it. If you've got a release come in, can you make 20 pieces of content around it? Whether that's you DJing the tracks, you playing them, think about this content before you just go hammer and tongs posting. It's going to make much better content. It's going to make you more discoverable, and it's going to cut down the time of making that content because you have an idea of what you're doing. If you just start taking selfies, it's going to be rubbish, and it's going to lead to rubbish reach, rubbish results, which is going to get you disheartened and then think you're not succeeding. One thing I always do is watch other DJs and producers. What are they doing? What is the content they're actually making? Look at it, study it, and then replicate it for yourself. You can guarantee they've done exactly the same. There's only so many ways to do this. So look at what they're doing, study your bigger artists that have got social media teams, and then replicate it for yourself. The second big one, email. Email is still huge, and it's a great way to promote your music for free. Gmails are free. MailChimp is free for first 2,000 users. Every time you give away a download, maybe do a post and say, comment with your email address to get that download. Again, these are all free engagement, and then you just email them all with the link. One thing you can say is every time you do this, it's going to grow that database. And over time, when you want to start pushing releases or mixes or gigs, you've got a built-in army of people that already know what you're about. Number 3, SoundCloud. When you're right at the start of your career and you're right at the start and you've got 0 following on most platforms, SoundCloud is a great place to start building an audience. It's free to upload edits and bootlegs and just start building who you are as an artist. Asking your mates to repost it is all free. As I said in my SoundCloud video, did you see that one? Using the repost function is one of the biggest things, and it's free, and you can do swaps, and that's going to help you grow on that platform. The good thing about bootlegs and edits is they already come with parts, already pre-made sounds, and it's just about you kind of making them into your own version for you. This is going to teach you about production, and then it's going to lead you on to making originals and remixes, and along that trend, and it's going to help you build some following of people that are in the same music as you. You can then DM those tracks to other people and say, here, have my free track. It's going to make you connections. Back in 2015, a very young John Summit used to email me every month, 2 months, with a new edit or download that he'd made, that he'd put up on SoundCloud. And we were always reposting them for him to help him grow those tracks. Over the years, obviously, that's turned into originals. And look what he's doing now. It's incredible to watch. There are paid repost channels, which is going to help you grow even further, like Data Transmission. But if you search, there are also some free repost channels you can still use. Also, Repost Exchange is, again, still free. Reposting swaps all the time is going to help you grow those tracks. Spotify. Growing your music on Spotify can be free. And it's all about getting your tracks into more playlists. Playlists that are owned by user-generated people, you and me and Data Transmission. You can pitch these playlists and loads of them are still free. Creating your own playlist is still free. Searching for other playlists in the same genre you. This, again, can be free and it's all about using your time. If you search the genre name, drum and bass, and gmail.com, it'll bring you up a list of all the playlists that have got Gmail addresses in the description. And then you can go and email them all and say, hey, would you mind put my track in your playlist? It should fit because you've got so-and-so and so-and-so's track in there. Again, it's time consuming, but it is free. And it will definitely help your music get more streams, reach, and discoverability, which is what you want, right? If you want to do that search hack, it's best on the desktop version of Spotify. Download that and then start searching. Like I said, search Gmail and the genre name, or genre name and things like TikTok, or genre name and Instagram.com, and it'll bring up Instagram or TikTok pages that also you can message to help see if you can get your tracks on their playlists. Then what I would do is I'd create your own spreadsheet and put all those links, the playlist owners into your own spreadsheet, so that you can contact them every time you've got a release, and it makes it much quicker. And just start building that over time. It's going to grow. Again, if you've built your own playlist, when you're emailing these playlist owners, you could use this as leverage. Hey, I've got a track out today. Could you mind including it in your playlist? I've also got my own playlist. If you've got music, I'd love to do a swap with you if possible. It's going to help that connection, and it's also going to bring the cost down if it's free. Number 5, Twitch. So many DJs and producers say, I can't get gigs, I can't get gigs, I can't get gigs. And there is a gig every day of the week on live stream platforms for you if you want it. Twitch is free to join up to. And also you can actually earn a revenue off it. And since becoming a Twitch partner back in 2021 and being on the platform and part of that community, I've seen so many DJs and learned about so many DJs that are just DJing there every day or every couple of times a week, building really nice communities around their music and them DJing. It's wonderful. It's great to see all different ages on there as well. If you're maybe older and you don't want to go on the touring route, but you just want to DJ, just live stream platforms and having that space to DJ is such a great thing. And I absolutely love it that that's come out of the pandemic so more as well. And as I said, the good thing about Twitch is you can monetize those streams. People can give you subs and bits and tips and donations. So you can actually earn from your DJing, which is wonderful. So many wins on the platform. Do you fancy a Brucey bonus? Of course you do. Discord servers. We have a Discord server and we absolutely love ours. There's so many great communities on Discord that are popping up, little servers all over the place. You go into the servers and they're a little bit like old school forums. There's a little chat going on. Each of these servers has different sections. So ours has different sections for promoting yourself and also learning and just general chat. It's great. If you want to join our Discord server, the link is below. Come and join the chat, be part of our community. I would absolutely love to know what you're doing and what free promotion you're doing. And also, finally, final. It feels like it was one of those producer things. Final. Use my comments for free promotion. Drop the links of what you're doing in the comments and let's find out more about you. If you're a Twitch streamer, drop your Twitch handles below. I'm going to go and follow a load of you and watch a load of you and pop up in your chat. If you've got a Discord server, invite us in. I'd love to be part of more servers. As I said, I really love them. Let me know what you're doing in the comments below. Did you find this video useful? If you did, consider giving it a like. Likes and comments really help YouTube videos and it really helps their growth. And it means it shows it to more potential DJs and producers that can learn from us too. I'm really loving building this community. And if you can help me out by doing that, it'll mean the world to me. If you've not subscribed, and there's loads of you who are watching that haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It means you get notified when the new videos drop every Thursday. And it really helps me out. I've been Graham Farmer and I will see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye-bye.